Looks real. Get that shit for me in it. Get that shit for me in it. Get that shit for me in it. Get that shit. Make my whole life.
Coming to Atlanta, right? Well, let me tell you a little something, right? So first of all, let's start off with my name. My name is Lleonte. If you guys did not know, if you guys are new here, if you guys aren't new, then let's go ahead and get back into the video because you already know. So I've been in Atlanta for 4 years now. Officially this July, I've been in Atlanta for 4 years. I moved from California, and since I've been here, I've never looked back. I've been home, I believe, once since I've been here. So that could probably tell you guys that I am having a great experience here. Of course, I've been through hell and back. I've experienced some of the hardest points of my life in Atlanta, but overall, I feel like it was definitely worth it, and I'm just glad I took that. I'm just glad I took that leap of faith. So, first, disclaimer: if you're from Atlanta, like born and raised in Atlanta, your experience is going to be a lot different from mine. So if you're going to watch this video, definitely just be open-minded of my opinion, because my experience may be different from yours. So first thing first is Atlanta is like a whole different ball game. Now, me coming from California, of course there's a lot of black people in California, but there's a majority of Hispanics or white people in California. So me first coming to Atlanta, first thing first, it was definitely a culture shock for me, because I've never walked into a Walmart and seen the whole store full of people who look like me. That was like the first thing I noticed off bat. Like, it's crazy to me. It was definitely a culture shock, which is crazy, but and not that there's, again, not a lot of black people in California, because there is, but just not to this extent. Like, this is crazy. And if anybody's who's from somewhere else, California or whatever, then you could definitely understand what I'm saying. So it's definitely going to be a lot of people that look like me there. If you're a person of color, it's going to be a lot of people who look like you, preferably black. But yeah, so that was definitely the first thing for me, and I loved it. It was definitely like, wow, okay, I see us, and it was a lot of people doing great things. You see a lot of people who look like me in nice cars, nice homes, well dressed. Like, and not to say that in California it's not the same, but it's just like, wow, you see so many successful black people that it's like, wow, okay. That's definitely a good motivation. Definitely keeps you, okay. It's definitely something that can keep you motivated. Second of all, I honestly feel like, as a female, from a female point of view, I'm not gonna say it's going to be hard to find friends, but it's gonna be a little hard to find friends. Most of my friends that I met, like 2 of my friends that I've been friends with, like, since I first moved to Atlanta, I'm still friends with till this day. So even if we don't talk every day, we don't hang out every day, we don't hang out as much as we used to, they're still good friends in my life, and I know if I need them, I can hit them up. If they need me, they can hit me up, and it's just like that. So, but I met one on Instagram, and then I met the other one through the friend that I met on Instagram. So we've been friends since the whole dang near 4 years I've been in Atlanta. So it's definitely very, very, very much possible to find good, reliable friends here. But then on the other hand, you're probably gonna go through a handful of bad seeds, okay? Okay, so pretty much just depending on how you live your life. So if you're like one of the persons, like, you go to school and you just go to school and that's it, then you may not have some of the same experiences that I've had. Like, If you're one of the person who go to school and work and just go to school and work, go to school to work, then you're probably not gonna have the same experience I am. My experience is me from being a person that gets out and does things, you know, goes to day parties, nightclubs, bars, just a little dip and dabble in the nightlife. Your experience may be a little different than mine. So again, with me being like, you know, experiencing that nightlife, I've met quite a few girls, and I can't say that I really just fell out with any girls, like just flat on, we just straight up enemies. So I can't say that much, but you're gonna find in Atlanta a lot of girls who probably would not talk to you if you're not look a certain way, if you're not dressed a certain way, if you don't have a certain amount of followers. It's just, you know, a lot of girls out here, they're friends based on what you can do for them. So if you're a girl with like 100K followers, then you're probably not, I'm saying in Atlanta, like if you meet a girl in Atlanta with like 100K followers, she's probably not going to hang out with the girl with like 2,000 followers. Majority. Now I have friends that have that many followers and we great, like we click, we like perfect friendship. But it's a lot of girls in Atlanta who befriend other girls for clout, and I don't know, that's just that. Like, I don't even know how else to explain it, but you know. And then like me personally, again, like I've never fell out with someone. I used to have a friend, we were really close. I would say we were best friends, but I'm not really gonna speak on that situation. That we fell out, and you know, it's just crazy to me how, I don't know how that whole situation played out. But it's just like, it's very hard to find friends that are going to accept you for you, accept you with all your flaws, you know, help you to be a better person, to not judge you, not to use things against you or anything like that. And it's just, some people need a reality check, and that happens a lot. And it's crazy because you can be hanging out with these girls or be out in the same vicinity with a lot of these girls, and you like, okay, you working, you got a job, blah blah blah, whatever, like you got a little money to spend. A lot of these girls don't even got no money to spend. Like, they're not gonna want to go out if they're not gonna be in somebody's section, if somebody's not gonna be buying their drinks, if somebody's not gonna be paying their table tab. Like, a lot of these girls are broke. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not even gonna cap, but it's also a lot of girls out here who have their own money and doing their own thing. So I feel like it's a good balance, but it's just gonna be a little hard to find friends. Like, most of the friends I have now, I feel like I have a great group of friends. Again, even though we don't talk every day, even if we don't talk every day, hang out every day, I feel like I have a great solid group of friends. I feel like finally I have a great group of friends that a lot of my friends have met my family members, and my family doesn't even live in Atlanta besides two of my sisters. So some of them met my mom, you know, met my sisters. It's just like, everything's great. So and I met those friends through work. So they were like work friends that became real life friends, and we're still friends to this day, even if some of us don't work together anymore. But so I just feel like when you're coming here, you definitely have to be open-minded. Just don't give too much of yourself, don't tell too much of your business too much, but always be open-minded. You know, treat someone how you would want to be treated, be that friend that you would want to be. And I feel like it'll be easy to weed out, you know, the broke ones, the messy ones, clout chasing, all that. It'll be great. I mean, it'll be, you know, up to you. Second, or was this third? Second or third? I don't remember, but third, it's going to be Nightlife in Atlanta. Let's talk about it. So I honestly feel like there's no place to party. Like for an urban crowd, there's no place that has a nightlife like Atlanta. Atlanta has the best nightlife in my opinion. Like I've been to one of the main reasons I hate Miami. Like anybody knows me, I hate Miami. It's because number one is their nightlife. I don't like the vibe of it. I don't like how everybody's just too bougie to dance, to stand up, even on the couch. Like it's just the door. People have terrible customer service. It's just not really, I don't know. I do not like to go out in Miami. So a lot of times people won't be wanting me to go to Miami. I'll be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I do not even want to be a part of that. Vegas nightlife, LA nightlife. It's nothing like Atlanta life. Like there's no like party like Atlanta parties, and I promise that. So I feel like it's a great place because there's always something going on. Every day of the week you can go out to a club. Sunday through Saturday, every single day of the week you can go out to a club. You can go out and party. You can go out and have fun. And that's from early in the morning if you want to go to brunch, in the afternoon if you want to go to the bar, to the night if you want to go to the club, after the club if you want to go to the after hour spot. Like there's always something to do and there's always something going on. So I feel like nightlife is, you know, it's great. I just feel like once you go out, if you're one of those type of people who don't really want to spend money, you just want to go out and have a time, I would rather prefer you to go to a bar. Like you can go, there's so many bars in Atlanta that are light clubs, you know, Siva's, 255, Cirque, like there's a lot of places. What is it, 656, and you know 656 is a little ratchet, but you know, U-Bar, there's a lot of places that you can go if you don't want to spend a lot of money. You want to sit down, you want to have fun, vibe, enjoy the scene. But if you're like you like to go out to the club, you like to pop bottles, like to stand on couches, then Atlanta is definitely the place for you. So many clubs you can do that in. My favorite club personally is 1145 because you can be dressed up or you can be dressed down. Either or, and you're still gonna have a great time. You're always gonna get, to me, you get good customer service. I've had one bad experience there, and that's a story for another time. But nightlife is definitely there. I gotta say, wherever you go, whether you go to a bar, you go to a club, you go to a lounge, you go to a restaurant, just always, like when I say Atlanta does have Southern hospitality, it is, because you can be walking down the street and somebody's like, hey, how you doing? You know, walking the grocery store, hey, how you doing? You know, when you're in California, you're not really gonna get that. Like everybody really just mind their own business, do their own thing. But in Atlanta, there's, you know, a good amount of Southern hospitality, but Atlanta also does have a lot of bad customer service. Whether you at, especially a fast food restaurant, to me personally, Checkers is the #1 place that has bad customer service in Atlanta. So if you come out here and you want to go to Checkers, just know you probably gonna get a little bit of attitude on the side. Just be prepared for that. But just in restaurants, but it's crazy because it's really just like in stores, restaurants, I mean, not restaurants, stores, fast food places. That's pretty much it. When I go to like restaurants, I don't really get bad customer service when I go to restaurants. So to me, I really just feel like it's stores and fast food places where you're probably gonna get some bad customer service. Unless you go to like Chick-fil-A or something like that, then Publix, then you're gonna, you know, you'll have a good experience. What was I saying? Oh, my camera finna die. So after that, was that second or third? So we just gonna say this is the fourth jobs. So since I've been in Atlanta, I've had about 4 years I've been here, I've had about 10 jobs, if not more than that. The job market is definitely here in Atlanta. So you definitely gonna be able to find a job off top. If it's just something you need real quick just to start you off, you know, get you a steady paycheck coming in, you know, that's definitely easy. You definitely gonna get that in the bag. And I feel like if you can't, it's probably because you're not setting yourself up for success in finding a job. That's just my opinion. Me personally, I work hard, I have a great work ethic. If all else fails, I'm having a job, period. But so the job I've had now is the longest job I had so far since I've been in Atlanta. I've been here almost I've been at this job almost 2 years. So I don't want to go to any other job other than this job. Not to say I just love this job so much, but it's just that I don't want to work for anyone else ever again. So that is just, you know, I'm doing great at this job. I want to continue doing good, but I know that if I leave this place, I don't want to work for anybody else, you know. So that's why I'm just trying to get myself in order, for real. So jobs are definitely there. That was fourth, right? Fifth, everybody hated, like all the men hated my my dating video, but it was just the type of men to avoid. Not to say all men like that in Atlanta are bad. To me, I feel like Atlanta has a great amount of men that you're gonna go through. You're gonna experience a lot of different men. And when I say experience, I mean like, it doesn't mean that you're dating these men or, you know, but it's like you're gonna come across a lot of different men. So dating pool to me, I feel like it's definitely there. I haven't had any just terrible experiences with men. Me personally, I haven't had any just god-awful experiences with men, you know, that I've dated personally or talked to or tried to build something with. I ran into a lot of men that I would not touch with a 10-foot pole, that are dumb, disrespectful. I just can't do it. But I feel like any like guy that I've dealt with since I've been here, we're still cool. We have a great bond. If nothing else worked out, we're definitely still friends. So I believe that the dating market is definitely here in Atlanta. So I just feel like it's not going to be hard. But I also want you guys to know that when you come to Atlanta, don't come out here looking for a man with a bag. The best thing to do is to work on getting your own bag, and then that man that you want with the bag, I promise you he's going to come. But don't come out here thinking you're gonna bag a rich nigga off top. Just don't come out here with that kind of mentality. Have that mentality that you're gonna be that rich nigga, period. Just period. And that's just that on that. Housing, so many different housing opportunities, but I feel like a lot of people come out here and they be like, oh my god, the cost of living is so cheap. And I feel like it's cheaper, but it's not dead dirt cheap. Like you're gonna find an apartment in North Dakota like price type shit. Like, no, it's not that cheap. It is lower, especially me coming from California. It's definitely lower, but it's definitely not dirt cheap. So housing market is perfect. I've generally been in the same area since I moved here. So, and I'm great where I'm at. To me, I really don't want to move smack dead in the city. Like, maybe in the future my opinion will change, but right now I just feel like living dead in the city, like Midtown, or living a little bit more up north, Buckhead, it's just too much traffic for me, too much congestion. I feel like I'm perfect where I'm at. I'm about 15 minutes, if that. Like, most of the time it's like 12, 13 minutes from the city. So I'm fine where I'm at. So I just feel like housing, you definitely gonna find, even if you find, like, if you want to come out here and you want to find something in a cheap, but it might not be in the greatest neighborhood, but I promise you, like, you're not always gonna have a bad experience, even if you're not in the greatest neighborhood. Like, before I moved into this apartment, I didn't live in the greatest neighborhood, but I've never had any problems. Like, no break-ins, nothing. Like, nobody bothered me. I didn't bother anybody. I was good. And that was just that. You probably gonna deal with some bad customer service in the leasing office. But other than that, you know, just don't let nobody tell you where you should move, or where you moving is too bad, or you live in the ghetto, you live in the hood. You know, if it works out for you, it's gonna work out for you. If it's for you, it's for you. And you just have to have that mentality that you're gonna have that great experience. So it was at 4 or 5. Wow, I'm really losing count around here. I feel like pretty much that's really it to me. Again, like, just to end this off, I feel like in Atlanta so far I've had a great experience. Again, with friends, nightlife, jobs, housing. Did I say dating? Dating. Again, I'm single, but I'm single by choice. Just where I'm at mentally, I don't think I need to be in a relationship. Ooh, I'm good by myself, period. Ooh. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna just go ahead and end that video on that note. So again, I just feel like if I can do it, the person who I'm always doubt myself. Again, I came here, quit my job last minute. I literally came out here, like, I think I put like less than like a 3-week notice in at my job. Came out here with my last check was probably like I would say it was like $800. But I have to take into account that me driving here took a lot of that for gas money and foods. That took a lot of that. So when I got here, I probably had about like $500. Still had a car note, all these things. I got a job as soon as I got here, probably about a week or so after I got here. And then like when I first moved here, that's when I was going through jobs like bam, 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 bam. Job. So, and then I started getting more of my steadier job, like job before I had this one. I was there at that one for a year, and then this one I'm here was here for 2. So it just started getting a little bit more steady for me. So I just feel like if you come here to Atlanta, just come here with a great attitude, come here with a positive attitude, put that in the universe that you're gonna have a good experience. Of course, you know, you're gonna have ups and downs, but I promise y'all, like, I doubted myself the most. I was going through the most before I moved here mentally. I was just like straight near depression, and I couldn't do it for myself. I couldn't do it to myself any longer. So I knew once I wanted better that I was going to get better. So that's pretty much what I did. So I just feel like, again, if I can do it, you can do it too. And if you feel like coming to Atlanta is a great, one of my top things about Atlanta is I just hate the weather. Let me show y'all first of all. It's raining and storming right now. Look at this. Can y'all see? Thunderstorms. My video's getting a little too long now, and my camera's about to die. So thunderstorms. So that's what, and me coming from California, I already know this weather is gonna take a lot of getting used to. The past couple summers, it was not raining this much, but this summer year, it's not really much of a summer. But you know what? It's still Atlanta. I bet you right now, I go to a bar, it's gonna be packed out. Like, people go out, rain, sleet, or snow out here. So if there's nothing, if all else fails, whether or not, you're gonna have a great experience. Party-wise. But yeah, so that's all I gotta say for today's video. So just watch out for the next couple days for the next one. Yeah, see y'all later.